Hello, this is Kesla. Today, I will tell you the history of the K-pop girl group, BLACKPINK. Formation and pre-debut activities. BLACKPINK began forming when YG Entertainment held tryouts worldwide for preteen or teenage recruits to create a new girl group after launching its first major 2NE1 in 2009. On June 29, YG Entertainment confirmed that the new girl group would have 4 members instead of the originally planned 9 and revealed its official name as BLACKPINK. BLACKPINK released their first dance practice video on July 6, which garnered much public attention. On July 29, YG Entertainment confirmed that BLACKPINK's debut would be on August 8, 2016. Debut, rising popularity, and commercial success. Promotions for the group's debut began in the first week of August 2016 with the release of teaser images, videos, and advertisements. The first girl group to debut under YG Entertainment in 7 years, BLACKPINK released their debut single album, Square One, on August 8, 2016, consisting of tracks Boombaya and Whistle. They charted at number 1 and 2 on the Billboard World Digital Song Sales chart, making BLACKPINK the fastest act to achieve such a feat and the third YG Entertainment artist to hold the top 2 positions simultaneously, after Psy and Big Bang. Whistle quickly topped the Gaon digital, download, streaming, and mobile charts. BLACKPINK released their second single album, Square Two, consisting of tracks Playing with Fire and Stay, on November 1, 2016. The group began promotions on Inkigayo on November 6 and on Net's M Countdown on November 10. Playing with Fire was BLACKPINK's second single to reach number 1 on the Billboard World Digital Song Sales chart and the first K-pop girl group song to chart on the Canadian Hot 100. In South Korea, Playing with Fire peaked at number 3, while Stay placed in the top 10. BLACKPINK's commercial success in their first 5 months earned them several rookie awards at major Korean year-end music award shows, including the Asia Artist Awards, Melon Music Awards, Golden Disc Awards, Seoul Music Awards, and Gaon Chart Music Awards. Additionally, Billboard named them one of the best new K-pop groups of 2016. On June 22, 2017, the group released their first standalone digital single, As If It's Your Last. It was described as a mixed genre of music and a change of sound from their previous releases. The song peaked at number 3 on the Gaon digital chart and at number 13 on Billboard's Bubbling Under Hot 100 chart, which gave them the highest charting Korean song by a group in America at the time and made BLACKPINK the highest charting Korean group since Wonder Girls in 2009. International breakthrough and first world tour. On June 15, 2018, the group released their first Korean-language EP, Square Up. The lead single, Doo 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 Doo, peaked at number 1 on the digital, download, streaming, and mobile charts on Gaon for 3 weeks, while Forever Young peaked at number 2. Both songs were certified platinum by the KMCA for surpassing 2,500,000 downloads and 100 million streams in the country. Doo 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 debuted at number 55 on the Billboard Hot 100. Making BLACKPINK the highest charting Korean girl group in the US, and at number 39 on the US streaming songs chart, making BLACKPINK the first K-pop girl group to enter the chart. On October 19, 2018, English singer Dua Lipa released Kiss and Make Up with BLACKPINK, a new track on the re-released edition of her self-titled debut album. Kiss and Make Up became the group's second entry in the UK singles chart, peaking at number 36, and their first top 40 entry. They were the first female Korean group and third Korean act overall to reach the top 40. It also debuted at number 93 on the Billboard Hot 100, marking BLACKPINK's second entry in the chart and making them the only Korean girl group to score multiple entries on the chart. In October 2018, the group signed with Interscope Records in a global partnership with YG Entertainment. They were to be represented by Interscope and Universal Music Group outside of Asia. In November 2018, BLACKPINK announced additional tour dates for their In Your Area World Tour, which covered 13 dates across Asia from January to March 2019. Jennie made her solo debut with her single, Solo, at BLACKPINK's Seoul concert on November 11. Both the song and its official music video were released the following day. Their first Japanese studio album, BLACKPINK In Your Area, was made available digitally on November 23 and physically on December 5. The album included Japanese versions of all of their previous releases and debuted at number 9 on the Oricon Albums chart. BLACKPINK made their American debut at the Universal Music Group's 2019 Grammy Artist Showcase, an invite-only event at the Row in downtown Los Angeles on February 9, 2019. That March, They became the first ever K-pop girl group to cover Billboard magazine. Blackpink's third extended play, Kill This Love, was released on April 5, 2019, alongside a single of the same name. The EP debuted at number 3 on the Gaon album chart and was certified 2 times platinum for selling 500,000 units in the country, and the lead single peaked at number 2 on the Gaon digital chart. Kill This Love also debuted at number 24 on the Billboard 200, while the lead single reached number 41 on the Hot 100, becoming the highest charting releases by a female Korean act on the 2 major Billboard charts. Kill This Love ranked at number 66 on Billboard's list of the 100 best songs of 2019. Following the EP's release, Blackpink performed at the 2019 Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival on April 12 and 19, 2019, making them the first female K-pop group to do so. The group's Coachella set was well received by both critics and fans alike, with Gab Ginsberg of Billboard calling the show electrifying and unforgettable. The album and the show. On April 22, it was confirmed the group would be working with Lady Gaga on her 6th studio album, Chromatica. Their collaboration, Sour Candy, was released as a promotional single on May 28, 2020. On the Billboard Hot 100, the song debuted at number 33, giving Blackpink their first top 40 hit and becoming the group's highest charting song in the US at the time, as well as the highest charting song by a K-pop girl group. In Australia, the song debuted at number 8, becoming Blackpink's highest charting hit in the country. It was also their first top 20 single in the UK, debuting at number 17. How You Like That became Blackpink's 5th song to chart on the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 33. And its music video broke 5 Guinness World Records. The song ranked first in YouTube Music's Global Top 10 Songs of Summer 2020 and won Song of Summer at the 2020 MTV Video Music Awards, making Blackpink the first Korean female act to win at the award show. On July 23, YG Entertainment announced that a second single, Ice Cream, with American singer Selena Gomez, would be released on August 28. Ice Cream debuted and peaked at number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100, making it Blackpink's highest charting song. Its debut at number 39 in the United Kingdom made Blackpink the Korean artist with the most top 40 hits, 5, in that region at the time. Blackpink released their first Korean studio album, The Album, on October 2, 2020, with Lovesick Girls as its third and main single, leading up to the exclusive video premiere of their music video for Lovesick Girls. Blackpink appeared on YouTube's new original music show released as its first featured artist, which included unfiltered access moments of the group. The album peaked at number 2 on the Billboard 200 in the UK Albums chart, making Blackpink the highest charting Korean female act on each. The album also set a first-week album sales record for a Korean girl group, with 590,000 copies sold in just one day after the physical album's release. Blackpink became the first ever million-selling K-pop girl group with the album, selling approximately 1.2 million copies in less than 1 month after release. The group's first documentary film, Blackpink, Light Up the Sky, premiered on Netflix on October 14, 2020, and covered the 4 years since the group's debut in 2016. The documentary included footage from their training days, looks at their home lives, behind-the-scenes stories and interviews with the members, as well as glimpses into the making of the album. The commercial success of the album, combined with the group's Netflix documentary, resulted in Blackpink topping Bloomberg's Pop Star Power ranking for the month of October. They were the first Korean artist to top the ranking since its inception in April of that year. On December 2, Blackpink announced their collaboration with YouTube Music for their first livestream concert. The live event, dubbed The Show, was initially set to take place on December 27, 2020. But was rescheduled to January 31, 2021, due to new COVID-19 pandemic regulations introduced in South Korea. The concert featured the first ever live performances of several songs from the album, as well as of Rosé's song, Gone, from her first solo single album R. More than 280,000 people purchased memberships to access the show, and the concert was live-streamed across 100 countries. Born Pink and Second World Tour. On July 6, 2022, YG Entertainment announced that Blackpink was in the final stages of recording for a new album, with plans to record a music video in mid-July and release a new song in August. They also confirmed that the group would embark on their second world tour at the end of the year. On July 12, YG Entertainment revealed that Blackpink would hold a virtual in-game concert called Blackpink, the Virtual in PUBG Mobile from July 22 to 30. including performances of the group's hit songs as well as a special track titled Ready for Love to be previewed during the event for the first time. Ready for Love was released in full with an animated music video on July 29. On July 31, it was announced that BLACKPINK would release a pre-release single titled Pink Venom on August 19, ahead of their second album in September, followed by an accompanying world tour, which began in Seoul on October 15 and is expected to run through June 2023. Upon release, Pink Venom topped the Billboard Global 200 for 2 weeks, becoming the first #1 song by a girl group as well as the first Korean song to top the chart for multiple weeks. It peaked at number 2 on South Korea's Circle Digital chart and number 22 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became the first song by a K-pop group to top the ARIA Singles Chart. On August 28, BLACKPINK performed Pink Venom at the 2022 MTV Video Music Awards, making them the first female K-pop group in history to perform at the show, and won the award for Best Metaverse Performance for the virtual. On September 16, 2022, BLACKPINK released their second studio album Born Pink alongside the single, Shut Down, which became their second song to top the Billboard Global 200. Shut Down peaked at number 3 on the Circle Digital chart and number 24 on the Billboard Hot 100. Born Pink debuted at number 1 on the Circle album chart with 2,141,281 copies sold in less than 2 days of tracking and became the first album by a K-pop girl group to sell over 2 million copies. In the United States, Born Pink debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, the first album by a female Korean act to top the chart and the first album by a female group to do so since Danity Kane's Welcome to the Dollhouse in 2008. In the United Kingdom, Born Pink also became the first album by a K-pop girl group to reach number 1 on the UK Albums Chart. It marked the first time a girl group simultaneously topped the album charts in the United States and United Kingdom since Destiny's Child's Survivor in 2001. On October 21, it was announced BLACKPINK would headline BST Hyde Park in London on July 2, 2023, making them the first K-pop act to headline a major UK festival. In December, the group was named 2022 Entertainer of the Year by Time magazine. On January 10, 2023, it was announced that BLACKPINK would be one of the headliners for the Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival, set to perform on April 15 and 22, becoming the first Korean group to headline the festival. On January 28, BLACKPINK performed Pink Venom and Shut Down with award-winning musicians Gautier Capuçon and Daniel Lazakovich at the La Gala des Pisces John's charity event organized by the First Lady of France, Brigitte Macron, in Paris.